Evening all, Rich here, back for part 5 of this Queen Elizabeth tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's top deck houses with the ship's bridge wings, wheelhouse, funnel supports and all that other crap along the top there. YouTube's currently going through its sort of self-destruction and is stopping me from earning any money, so please consider becoming a patron and give me a reason for doing this. If not, don't worry. But there we go. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to show that I've added the doors and windows to the sides of the ship's superstructure. We built this in part 4, I think, and I've now added the doors and windows all along the side, on both sides. But I've not added it along the back, though, across the back, because there's going to be some extra structure going on there, so not going to worry about that just yet. So what we're going to do now is start with the ship's supporting the bridge wings, or the deck house that supports the bridge wings and the wheelhouse. So we'll start that first. Going to go to the front wall of the superstructure on the top here, and what we're going to do is count to the 4th block back on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put our centre block there, and then we want to build this wall 9 wide. So that is 4 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. Marvellous, brilliant. And then we want 5 out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2. Damn it. 1, 2. Hang on. Try and do this right. So it's 3, 3, 2, 2 like that. And then for the sides we want 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 like that. And then we've got to go inwards 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 12 back again along the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we want 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then another row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we want 2, 1, 2, and then we want inwards 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a centre block to mark said centre. That should line up with the centre block on the front end. So that's one side done. I'll do the other side now, hopefully with less urgency. So we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 16 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 12 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 4 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 7 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've ballsed that up. Hang on. I missed out the 2. And I've also made holes in the deck. Okay, so it's the 4 rows of 3, and then we want a 2, and then we want the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant. That's marvellous. How that should look. There we go. There's our foundations to our, foundations. So what we're going to do now is to go to the front wall, and we're going to increase that. Just this front wall of 9, we're going to increase that to 4 high. So 4 high all the way across the front of this 9 wide wall. Build it 4 high like so, and then on the front of that, or on the top of it, sorry, top centre, we're going to add 1 wood block there, and then 1 colour block there to mark the centre again. And this is going to be the overhang by 1 block of what will be the bridge wings. So the bridge wings are 9 wide, so 4 either side, so 4 there, and then 4 that side. And then we want to build out to the side. We're going to want a row of 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we want 3 rows of 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This goes right out to the side of the ship like that, and then at the end of the 7 we want 2 out, so 2 there like that, so you got 7 and then the 2, and then you want 2 back like that, and then on the inside 2 back again, so you got a sort of that shape going on. So 2 out, 2 back like that, and then we want to build back inwards 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. like so, and then down to connect to the foundations below, like that. And there we go, that's that section done there. And then we do the other side. I'll do that quick as I can. So I want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 3 2s, 2 out, 2 back, 2 back again, and then it was 16 in, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like that, and then down to connect to the foundations below. Marvellous. So that's the bridge wings sort of laid out like that. And then what we want to do now is where we've reconnected the bridge wings to the foundations below, we're going to want to increase the wall from the pillar round to the front and increase it to 4 high. So I'll do one side and I'll copy it across. Saves pissing about, and then everything should be okay. So that's 4 high, isn't it? Yep, and then just build it all the way around to the front. Like so. And get in there, just get in all the awkward places. And there we go, that's half of it done, so it should look sort of like that. So I'll quickly copy that to the other side just to save a bit of time. So I want the walls the same dimensions on the other side. So like I said, from the pillar around to the front, 4 high. And how many blocks do we want on that one? So we want copy, flip, paste. And there's the walls on the other side done. So they're all 4 high. And then from the back of the pillar, which is now a wall, so from the back of the bridge wings around the other side, or around the rest of the walls, around the back to the other side, you're going to increase them to 5 high. So I'll do one wall, increase that to 5 high, hopefully without these extra appendages. That's 4 and then 5 high like that, and you just want to do the same thing all the way around to the other side over there. So I shall use the weld edit to do that in a moment. Just get this last wall out of the way, and there we go. So I should use weld edit for the rest of it. So set oops, like that. Trying to do this weld edit, well not weld edit, but do it by hand. This doesn't seem to work. Right, now I can weld edit up to the centre, which is just off there. And then I shall build up the centre like that, and there we go, there's half of it done. So that's all increased to 5 high, so I shall quickly copy that to the other side as per usual. So copy from over there down to the back end here, and we use the usual copy, flip, paste, and there we go, there's the that bit done there. So that's the first deck house almost done. Now we need to add the deck, which was basically all wood. So where that wood block was at the front, we're going to just fill in the deck from there, and that goes all the way back to the back end and all the way out into the bridge wings. So the bridge wings will be right out here. Just fill these up with wood as well, so that should all look hunky diddly dory when it's done. So I shall stand here on this wall here, and apologies I'm talking a bit too quick, but I have had a lot to drink today, so there we go. It is Friday after all, you know, good to have a good piss up on a Friday. So what we need to do now, we need to use the fill wood tool. So fill wood by 3 bazillion, and that should fill in the whole area. There we go, that's filled in that whole bit. So that's the wood decking done there, and it don't look too bad. That's an extra deck done on there. So what we need to do now is to add 2 pairs of stairs each side of the deck house. So we're going to go back to the, I'm on the right hand side here by the way, so we're going to go to the back of the right hand bridge wing, and it's the same on both sides. What we need to do is from the back of the bridge wing where it connects to the deck house, we're going to remove 2 blocks there, then we're going to build our staircase going down to the deck below. And I say it was Friday earlier on, it's probably going to be Tuesday when I upload this, so it's going to be confusing for some people. So anyway, there's our staircase there. We need to add our blocks underneath, and then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that, and there we go. First staircase there. And then what we need to do then is go to the next corner, which is this one here, and we need to do the same again. So remove 2 top blocks and replace with stairs, 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 and stairs. There we go. And then we need to get our blocks again, build underneath, and then we need to add our banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. So there we are, there's our 2 staircases there. And like I say, you do the same on the other side, so you got a staircase there and a staircase there. What I'll do, I shall quickly copy them to the other side, as per usual. Saves me a lot of farting about in a minute. And I just stand roughly here at the centre, so I shall just quickly copy, flip, paste, and there we go. There's our staircases on that side. Marvellous, brilliant, beautiful. And I'm just going to look at the prototype because I'm not sure if I put those staircases in the right place. That looks fine. Alright, so there we go. There's the staircases added. So what we need to do now is to scratch my head a minute. And what we're going to do is go from the outside staircases, so the ones closest to the outside. I'm going to add a wall going out along the bridge wings, and then around to the front of around the front of the bridge wing, around to the other bridge wing on the other side. So just add this wall all the way around, like so. Missed one. And then everything should all be okay. So you can see you've got the wall going around like that. Just carry on around to the other side, and then we can do something else after that. Well, actually, we've got to do a bit more on the bridge wings first, but we'll just get this side out of the way. A lot of blocks involved in this one. A lot of tedious building, but hey ho, it's all part of the job. I mean, it's only me doing this. I don't think anyone else is going to build this. Sort of it's entertainment or just sheer bollocking, really. But there we go. There we are. So there's the bridge wings with the extra appendages added. And then one more job to do is to go underneath the bridge wings and to add a line of slabs going all the way around. Actually, that's not right, is it? What we need to do first, before we add the slabs, we're going to go to the outside edge of the superstructure. So there's the bridge wings above. We've got the superstructure here. And on this front corner, so we're on the right hand side again, on this front corner, we're going to build up 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. So it looks something like that. And then what we want to do then is from there, we're going to build 2 back, and then build that to 3 high, like so. And then on the inside, we're going to build 2 in, and build that to 3 high. Like so, we'll build it to 4 long. 3 long, sorry. So build the front bit, and then build 2 back, and then 3 back. 3 on the side. Or if you want to, do 3 on the other side. It's up to you how you want to do this. I think I'll put 3 there like that. And it should look something like that. It just adds a bit of support to the side. I'll do the other side, and I'll try and explain it a bit better. So on the corner block, on this side, put our first pillar there, like that, and then build 3 inwards, like that, and then build it 3 high. And on the side, build 3 back, and then build that 3 high. There we go. So there we are. There's our supports for the bridge wings, and it should look something like that. Marvellous. Right. So what we're going to do now is go back to the stairs on the back of the bridge wings and add slabs underneath the bridge wings now. So it just makes the bridge wings a little bit bulkier in girth, and then we just add slabs all the way around. Just all the way around in all the right places. Round to the other side. Oh, hang on. I'm stuck on the bloody wall below. Right, just carry on going all the way around. All the way around like so. And apologies that this is very boring, but this is me, of course. I wasn't here for entertainment purposes. If I was, I would have been a BBC comedian. If you can call them comedians. Oh, a load of crap. Right, there we go. That's the bridge wings done there. And they should look something like that. So that's our first deck house. And it should look something like that. And then as before, you can go underneath now, start adding the doors and windows to the side walls. So as before, you just sort of add a window and then a pair of doors and things like that. All the usual guff, and that can go all the way around. So that's the first deck house. Like I say, you can start adding the doors and windows. Up to you what you want to do. but I'm going to leave it at that for now. Sorry, I keep yawning. So yeah, that's that. So what we're going to do now, leave that deck house, and we're going to go to the centre block of the back wall, which is this back wall here, and there's the centre block. And what we're going to do is count to the 8th block back on the deck. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and add our centre block. So this is the beginning of the next deck house. This deck house will support the first funnel, but the funnel's not going on for a little while. So now we've got that centre block. We're going to build this wall 13 wide, so that is 6 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. So there we are. There's our front wall. Beautiful. And then we want to build the sides, which are 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, out like that. So it's sort of diagonal. And then we want 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I'm just trying to read this right. So it's 16. Then we go out 2. 1, 2. And then we want 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got a shape like that, so it's like that. At the end of the 14, we want to go out 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? Out to the side? Not sure actually. If I just fly over to the prototype, I'm not sure I've written this down right. It could be wrong, or it could be right. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, that is right, so it's fine. It does go out to the side. Right out to the side of that superstructure piece. So yeah, it was 10 out, wasn't it? So yeah, go out 10. And then the side again is 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like that. And then we want to build inwards 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then a colour block to mark the centre, and that is in line with the colour block over there. So there we are. So what I'll do now, I'll do the other side, get that out of the way. So we want 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out 2. And then 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. And then 14 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 20 to join them to the other side. So I'll just do it freehand. There we go. So that's the second deck house. And it kind of looks like, well, that really. And then what we want to do is go to the front wall. Is increase that to 6 high. So the front wall across here is 6 high. Let's quickly build that freehand. And remove any strange appendages. So that's 3 high. And 4 high. And then 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And then we want 6 high. Like so. And then the size, we want the 4, 4, 4. Increased to 6 high, and then we want 9 blocks of the 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is build 6 high up to this last 9th block. So I will do this section here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's build that to 6 high there, and then the rest beyond this point are 5 high, because the front section is slightly higher. I don't know why, but that's how it is on the real ship. So let's build the rest 6 high on this side, and then I'll increase the rest to 5 high. So the 3 falls here, like I say, were 6 high. Like so. So that's how it should look. So do the same on the other side, and then the rest from behind that first 9 blocks all the way around is 5 high. So I should quickly copy this side, the rows of 6 up first. So get them out of the way. So copy, flip, paste, and that's that side done there. And then the rest all the way around to 5 high. So I shall quickly go 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the rest at 5 high. And that should all work out much better if I can find the bloody quartz tool. There we are. So like I say, I want 5 high all the way around. And everything should all be hunky diddly dory. And of course this is the first funnel deck house, so it has to be a specific size, so that's the way things go. I'll build this quick bit freehand. Do 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 do. And then the last bit there. There we go. Right, so that is all now 5 high, and the front half is 6 high. So there we go. That sort of weird spaceship shaped deck house. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to get our grey concrete, which I haven't used yet. So where is concrete? That's usually at the bottom, isn't it? So we get our grey concrete, which is that one. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go from the end of the 6, so the end of the 6 high section, where it changes to 5 high, we're going to build the grey across, like so, like that. So it goes from a grey, well, let's basically fill the roof in here with grey, and I'll try and do that freehand. I don't know the actual code for this one, so, or do I? So basically, this first half where it's 6 high, build that all with grey concrete. So I'm going to use World Edit and use the fill tool, and I think I do know the number for it. So we do fill 251, I think it's 7 by 300, and that should fit. Yeah, that's fine. There we are. That's filled in. So it's grey. The first half is grey, and then behind where it goes down a block, so we get our wood planks again. So just below the grey bit, we just fill in with wood. So like so. So it's 1 block below, like that. So the grey is what is on the 6 high, and then the wood is on the 5 high. So just fill in the rest with wood decking. Let's just stand on this block here and use the fill tool again. So fill wood by 300, 3000, whatever. And there we go. There's our second deck house. And it should look something like that. And when we add the funnel, when the time comes, the funnel will be half on the grey and half on the wood. So that's how that should be. Now, before we move on to do something else, which I haven't planned yet, what we're going to do is add the grills to the side. So we're going to go on the side, which is this 4 here. We're going to count back to this. Hang on, how far do we want to go? Let's look at the prototype here. We're going to count to the second row of 4, which is this one here. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove 4 blocks, like so, and then build that 3 high, or cut it 3 high. So you've got a 3 high, 4 long gap. And then what you're going to do is on the inside of that, you're going to put black blocks to cover up the gap, like so. So it looks something like that. And also I've cornered myself in there, so I'm going to get out again. So I'm going to get back out again. So as long as you've got a black hole basically, and then what you're going to do is fill it in with slabs, like so, to create the grill. Like that. So you've got one across the bottom as well. So there we go. I've got a grill like that. And on the prototype I think it's 4 grill, but on this one it's 3. So if you want to, you can make it 1 block higher if you want, just to make it look a bit more detailed. And we can add an extra line of grilly bits like that. So here we are. Got sort of an air conditioning thing. Well, I don't know if it is actually, but you know, it's one of those things. So you got the grill like that. Now what you want to do is move along to the next section and do the same again. So 4x4 basically. You'll build a 4x4 gap, or cut a 4x4 gap, and then fill it in with, on the inside, with black blocks to create the illusion that it actually goes somewhere. And then we can add the slabs like so. And there we go, there's our second one. And you want to add 2 more of these. So 2 block gap, cut a 4. Maybe want to make these other 2 3 high, because I just realised we're kind of cut into the deck. So the next 2, build them only 3 high. And I'll do the other one while I'm here. Do that one only 2 blocks long. I think I may have miscalculated where things go, but it ain't a big deal. I mean, we can improvise as we go along. I mean, this whole bloody process is improvised. So there we are, there's our patches, and then we just fill the grill bits in, like so. And then on that one there, like that. So there we are, there's our grilly bits there. And it should look something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'll quickly copy that to the other side, because it's the same on both sides, of course. And then we can move on to something better. So that's copy to there. So we do our usual copy, flip, paste. And there we go, that's both sides done. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do now, I do a jump cut, but what you can do is start adding the doors and windows to this deck house as well, like with the first one, and then we can move on. So what I'll do a jump cut now, because I've got to do a bit more researching and writing down of things, and then we can move on to the next job. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the next deck house, which goes over there. So we're going to go to the back wall of the previous deck house, the sort of one with a grey bell end on the end of it. So we're going to go to the back wall of that, and we're going to count from the wood on the centre block. Lovely innuendo here. We're going to count to the 43rd block back. So we'll go from the first block there and count 43 back. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, how many did it? 43 once. So there's 43rd block there, okay? So then we want to put our red block there to mark the centre, and it is quite a hefty gap. And this deck house will support funnel number 2. And then what we want to do is build this wall 5 wide, so 2 either side like that, so it looks something like that. And then we want 3 rows of 2 out, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 there, and do the same the other side, 1 2 1 2 1 2 there. And there's slightly more suggestive building shape going on there. So we've got the 3 rows of 2 like that, and then we want to build 2 back, 1 2 like that. And then we want 3 1 2 3, and then 2 rows of 4, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and then 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 14 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and then out 3 1 2 3, and then 23 along the side, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 like that. And then want to go inwards 3 1 2 3, and then along 18 sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 like that. So the building shape is sort of like that. And at the end of the 18 you want to build inwards 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and a colour block to mark the centre, like so. So it should, in theory, look something like that. Right, so do the same the other side, get that out of the way quickly. So it was 3 rows of 2, and then we want 2 back, 1 2, and then 3 1 2 3, and then 4 1 2 3 4, and then 4 1 2 3 4, and then 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 14 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, out 3 1 2 3 I think, and then 23 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 there, and then in 3 wasn't it, in 3, yep, 1 2 3, and then 18 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18, and then in 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Brilliant, there we go. So that's our second deck house, or third deck house, whichever way you want to call it, and it should look something like that. So what we want to do now is we're going to build the walls upwards now, but they're in 2 different heights. So what you're going to do, go from the centre of the front wall and build that 6 high, and it's going to be 6 high all the way around to the 5th block of the 23. So you've got the line of 23 here, and the first 5 blocks of the 23 it's going to be 6 high. Okay, so that's 2 3 4 5 and 6 like that. So from the centre at the front round to this point here, 6 high. Okay, so I'll do it freehand, and then welded it the most of it. So I'll do one side, get it 6 high all the way down. So where's my set quartz thing? There. And I do the same again on the next row. And do the next few rows. So these are all 6 high up to the front centre, like I was explaining. And it's a very mundane job, but someone got to do it. And then up to the centre. So do the same thing the other side. So from the centre round to the 5th block of the row of 23, build that to 6 high. So I'll just quickly copy that to the other side, just to save a few seconds of wasted time. So we do copy, flip, paste. And there we go. There's the other side. Well, the other side done, and it should look something like that. And then from the end of the row of 5 on the side, so where it's 6 high ends, you want to build the rest of the walls 4 high. So 2, 3, 4 like that, 4 high all the way around to the other side. So I shall quickly do that with WorldEdit. I'm going to try and do all this on camera, so when we come to do the extra bits, it's going to be sort of slightly more bearable. Oh, bloody hell. There, and then copy, well, not copy, but build it, and then do the same up the other side. And then the last bit up here, up to the back end of the rows of 6. And there we go. So there's our 2 different heights in walls. So you've got the 6 high there, and then the 4 high there. Right, so what we're going to do now is adjust my notes. And then from the end of the rows of 5, so I'm going to start on the left side here. So you've got the rows of 5 here, which are 6 high. I'm going to go from the top block, which is this one here, or that one. And we're going to build inwards 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And then we want 14 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How far did I want? I wanted 14, didn't I? So I should redo that again. So I just sort of counting away on my own then, okay. So that's 14 there, apologies there, so it's 14 back. And then we want out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then hang on, we want 3, hang on, that's 5 again, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inwards 3, 1, 2, 3, plus a colour centre block, I believe. And yeah, that's fine. So I'll do the same the other side. So it's, what was it, it was 9 in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 3, 1, 2, 3, in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inwards 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So it's a bit of extra detailing, and it's an even more weird design. And then once you've done that on the top row, you're going to do the same one block below. So just trace along like so underneath, all the way around. Oh, all the way around, not in but around, across the back like so, and then up the other side. And there we go, that's all done there. So that is that job done there. And what you want to do then is from the top of the 6 at the front is start adding the grey concrete, and wherever the bloody concrete's gone now, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So you get our grey concrete and start filling in from the front of the of that curvy deck house. And this is going to go right to the back end of the raised section. So where we've just built this raised section here, the grey is going to fill in the whole of the raised portion. So I shall stand on my usual place anywhere and use the fill tool to fill it all in. So hopefully I'll be able to find the right thing. So it's fill 251 by 7 300, and that fills in the top with grey like so. And it should look something like that. And then the 4 high deck house below, you just fill in with wood. So wood all the way around like so. And the wood doesn't matter if the wood goes under the deck house or underneath the grey, because it doesn't really matter. So I shall stand here and use the fill tool on the wood. Where is it? There. And this should fill in, and there you go. And it should look something like that. So there's a sort of a two-tone, two-step deck house, if you like. And as per usual, it's the same same grills on it as well. So like on the front of the first funnel deck house, you got the grills on the side, but I won't bother adding the grills at the moment because I just want to get these deck houses out of the way, so we can come back and add the detailing later on. But if you look on the prototype just over there, you can see where just under the second funnel there's grills there as well. So you want to add those to the sides of this deck house, and then doors or windows to the rest of it, and everything should be okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move on to the next deck house, which is slightly simpler, thank the Lord. And we're going to count back to the 30th? Yeah, 30th block back. So from the centre of the back wall here on the wood, count to the 30th wood block back. That's 15, 20, 25, 30 there. So that's the 30th block. And put our deck red block there. And for this deck house, we want to build the wall 9 wide. So that's 4 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And a slightly different design with this one. At the end of the 9, we're going to build forward. And we're going to build forward 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's forward towards the other deck house. And then we want to build out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to build back 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like so. And then back in 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus a colour block to mark the centre. So there we are. There's our first half. And do the same on the other side. So it's forward 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 4, wasn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 19 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 7 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. Sort of that shape. And that's the deck house there. And then what you want to do is increase that all to 5 high all the way around. So 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And just welded it all the way around basically, as it's relatively straightforward. And I shall do that freehand with welded it. I say it's freehand, it's actually just welded it the whole lot. But it shouldn't take too long. That's the theory. So all the way around, just want the welded it. And I'm trying to think, is it a grey roof or a wood roof? I think it's a grey roof, so I'm going to have to go back to get the grey concrete for the roof of this one. But that is no big deal. And then up to the other side, there we go. And that's that deck house sort of done there. And it should look something like that. And then for the roof, like I was saying, it's just grey concrete basically. So on the top, just fill in with the grey concrete. So I shall use the welded it again to fill that all in. And there we go, there's the grey concrete roof. And get rid of the block that I was standing on. And there we go. And once again, you can start adding the doors and windows to this deck house. It's a fairly simple design, but there will be more detail to go on later on, like vents and other things that stick out. But we'll worry about them another day. So what we want to do now is to do the last deck house, which goes behind this deck house. So we're going to go and count from the centre block of the back wall. We're going to count on the wood to the 6th block forward, or 6th block back, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 back. Centre block again. And then we want to build this deck house 25 wide. So I think that's basically the width. No, not quite the width actually of this area, but we'll build it 25 wide. So that is 12 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that way. So it's 12 either side, so it's 25 like that. And then we're going to build forward 4. No, back 4, sorry. So the sides are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's out to the side like that. And then the sides are 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 like that. And then we want 2. 1, 2. And then in 2. 1, 2. And then we want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going back towards the centre. And then we want 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not 16, is it? It's it says 16, but it's not, is it? So it should be about, I think it's 15. I'll just measure it. So it's 13. What the hell was I doing measuring 16? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So it's 13 anyway. So 13 plus a colour block, and there we go. So that is how it should be. And I do the same the other side. Just get that out of the way. So we want at the end of the 25. We want to go back 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 2 and 2, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. And it should look something like that. Marvellous. And then you want to build that all to 5 high, all the way around. I think it's 5 high. Is it, I think? Or is it 6 high? I'm just going to pop over to the prototype so I know what I'm doing. Because I know the previous deck house was 5 high, this one could be 6 high, but I just want to make sure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 high, so that's fine. And as you can see, all the details that go on the deck houses will be added later on, like those sticky out bits, vents and things like that. But like I say, we'll worry about them another day. So what we want to do now is just increase the height of this deck house all the way around to 5 high. I should do a jump cut while I do that because I don't want to waste time, and then we can move on to the next job. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the deck house now increased to 5 high all the way around, and in theory it should look something like that. Now we're going to add the roof, which is all wood blocks. So basically from the top, just add the wood blocks like so, and I shall stand here again and use the fill tool. So we use fill. Not that one, we use fill wood. So fill wood all the way around, that's fine. And then get rid of that block I was standing on. And then the roof should look something like that. Marvellous. So what we're going to do now is add some stairs. Now between, well not between, but on the ends of the rows of 25. So the 25 wide wall there, either end you've got this row of 4 here. What we're going to do, on the corners, we're going to remove 2 blocks of white there. And then replace that with stairs going down. So if I can get my stair blocks, wherever they are, there. And build stairs going down like so, facing forward of course, going down to the deck like so, and it should look something like that. And then add our white blocks underneath for support, and then our banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. And then the same the other side, add our stairs at the top, so remove those 2 white blocks and build our stairs going down like so. And then as before, blocks underneath, and then our banisters 2 up, 2 up, oh hang on, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. Marvellous. And it should look something like that. Right, so one more job to do for today. I did say we're going to build the ship's wheelhouse, but to be honest I can't really be bothered. I want to end it here, and then we'll come back to that in the next part. So what we're going to do, go to the back wall of the deck house here, and what we're going to do, we're going to add I'm trying to work out how we do this. If we go, I think it's 2 blocks high we want. So if we go to the centre block here on the back wall and go to the second block up on the centre, and then build 1, 2, 3 wood blocks back like that, and then a white block to mark the centre, or a colour block to mark the centre, because I've not got a bloody colour block. So put a colour block there, and this is basically a raised platform. And what we want to do then is build outwards. I'm going to build outwards 8, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, and then back 2 like that. And I think this is a bit narrower than the one I've done on the prototype. Let me just go over and have a look, because I've got it written down, but I've written it down so bloody vaguely I can't work out what I'm doing. So, oh I see. So it's outwards, and then we go forward. Oh I see, yeah. Right, I read it down wrong. So what we want to do then, those bloody shadows are back again. Hate that. Anyway, we'll go back again. So build out, what was it, 8. And then remove those bits I just built. So build out 8, and then build back 1, 2, 3 like that, and then out 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 7, 6, 7, and then forward again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. So basically it creates a design like that. So I do the same the other side. So it's out 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 out or 3 back. 1, 2, 3. And then it was out 7, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And then add blocks underneath to double the height. like so. Like that. It should look something like that in theory. And then what you want to do then is just fill in the deck, which is all wood blocks, so basically just that really. So what I'll do, I'll stand on this block here and use the fill tool. So fill one half, and then I should do the other half as well. Stand on this block and fill that in. And there we go, there's our raised deck there. And then we can add stairs. So where the walls go 3 back like so, you can remove these 2 top blocks and replace with stairs like that. And then add a couple of blocks like that. Same the other side, remove 2 white blocks and replace with stairs. And add a further 2 blocks there. And there we go, there's the raised deck there. And then for the rest of the wall here, so this back wall now, you can start adding doors or windows. So put a pair of doors there. It's maybe a bit odd because we haven't got no insides here, but you can add an extra floor in here, and or put a pair of stairs going down. It should be okay. But I don't know the full details of this area, but yeah, you can add a few doors and windows there, and everything will look fine. So I do the same the other side. Just add a pair of doors, and then we'll add a few windows. So I put a window there, and sort of every 2 blocks. It should sort of look something like that. And yeah, it's not brilliant, not perfect, but it will do. And it's not too bad. And that, in the previous video, I was talking about staircase as well. The staircase is at the back here, which I didn't put because the deck house here was going to get in the way. So what we can do now, we can add that staircase. So where the deck house, on the back of the deck house, where it reattaches to the superstructure below, we can start adding the staircase now. So it doesn't matter where exactly you put it, as long as it's behind this deck house. We can put our staircase in now. So 2 blocks of wood out, and then stairs going down to the deck below like that. And then our banisters, or blocks underneath first for support. And then our banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and around like so. And it should look something like that. And I should do the other side as well, may as well. So there's the 4th block along one. So remove that one and replace it with wood. Was it the 4th block? I can't remember actually. Is it the 4th? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 4th block. So I should replace with wood. 1, 2 blocks of wood, and then the stairs, 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 and stairs, and then blocks underneath, and then banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, round the back like so. And there we go, there's that little deck house or staircase sorted. And for the last details of this small section, what we can do is add the handrails. So we'll get our iron bars, and we'll just add handrails around the back end of this deck house. So this is pretty much all the detail done here. I don't think there's anything else. No, it's all pretty make do and done. So just add the handrails around the back of this deck house, or this raised deck really, because this is part of the superstructure. And then we just go up the other side up to the staircase, and then around that. So now there's our handrails there, and then lastly the handrails around this raised deck as well. So around the raised bit up to the stairs, like so, and then up across the back, like so. And there we go, there's that little job done there. Marvellous. So that's all I'm going to do for today. Like I said, I was going to do the ship's wheelhouse, but I'll do that in the next part. So sort of doing things in phases. So we've done the next deck basically, so we can start doing the funnels probably in the next video, but I'll see. But yeah, the ship is definitely taking shape. But like I say, there's not many people who are going to be building this, so I'm sort of wondering what the hell am I doing. But yeah, YouTube is starting to clamp down on anyone earning any money, so like I say, if you want to be a patron just for $2 a month, I'll try and reduce it to £1 or whatever, just to give me some sort of reason for doing this, because if not, then I'll just call it a day, because if I'm not earning any money, then I'm not going to do this anymore. It's no point, it's not worth me doing it. So Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But anyway, that's part 5 done. So for part 6, probably, like I say, we'll do the ship's wheelhouse, and then probably do maybe the funnels, or maybe just go on straight on to do the forecastle and the masts and things. I'll see, but still plenty more to do, and we'll leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 6. So bye for now.